welcome to A Web of Stories. My name is Melinda, and today I'm going to start something new. So there have been a couple times in my life where I am reading something and then I somehow see it reflected back to me in the world. And I call this a bookish slice of life. And I love to hear these stories from other people. I cannot have been the only person this ever happened to. So I am going to start this video, and I invite you, if you have one, to also do a video and give it the bookish slice of life hashtag and then tag me in it, and I'll start a playlist so we can keep them all on track. And I'll put this video in the playlist so I can link to it in this video. If I can figure out how to do that, that might be too techy for me. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to share my story so you kind of know what I'm talking about. Now, if you saw my vlog back last week, you know that I actually have two stories, but I'm not going to share both of them because one is horrific. It's not personally horrific. It is generally horrific, which is good. I will tell you the book that I was reading at the time was The Lovely Bones. So there's no way a bookish slice of life with that book cannot be horrific. But I'm going to tell you one that's so not horrific. It's so wonderful. I have spoken in the past about a road trip that my family and I took the last time we took a big road trip. And it was when my daughter, who is going into high school this next year, was going to go into kindergarten. So that's how long ago it was. It's been on my brain a lot. One, because I used pictures from it in my June on the Range tag, but also because we were tentatively planning to do a very similar road trip this summer. And then my husband, it just wasn't a good year for him to take an extended period of time off work. So we had to kind of shelve it for a different year. But during this particular year, we were going, so we live in Oregon. We were going to go to, my husband had a family reunion in Montana, in Livingston, Montana. And then I have family in Minnesota and Wisconsin. So we were kind of driving the whole thing there. And what I decided to do was read to my kids the Little House books. Not all of them, because we had already read Little House in the Big Woods and Little House on the Prairie. So I think we might have already read Farmer Boy. I don't think I read Farmer Boy on this trip. Can't remember. So we were reading these aloud. I had already read them as a kid, so it was first time for my kids. And so the ones that we did, we did definitely read On the Banks of Plum Creek and By the Shores of Silver Lake. And we started with On the Banks of Plum Creek. And we did stop at Plum Creek. And I'm going to put a picture in here of my daughter wading in Plum Creek. Plum Creek. So, but the really cool, like, slice of life, bookish slice of life story is that when we were reading By the Shores of Silver Lake, well, I should tell you, yeah, By the Shores of Silver Lake. So it starts with this sort of extended description. The family is moving from Walnut Grove, Minnesota to Smet, South Dakota. And there's a very, at the beginning, towards the beginning of the book, there's a very longish description of what they're seeing as they are going to, from Walnut Grove to Smet. I think we actually went to Smet first, but somehow we did this trip this way. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But anyway, as we were reading, it was very cool. As I'm reading this description, I realized we are on the exact same road that the Ingalls family took on their way into Smet, and all the descriptions that are in this book that I'm reading aloud to my children are exactly what we're seeing outside of our car window. And it was just the most magical moment. I don't think I will ever forget that, even though I've forgotten apparently some of the details before it. But anyway, that was just one of those moments. It gave me like a chill when I realized it. A good chill, as opposed to the other chill I had. So I love stories like this. And if you have any, please share it. Please use the bookish slice of life tag, putting it right there, and tag me. I'll put it in my playlist because I can't wait to hear if you have had stories like this, where it was something that was not planned. It just, you realized you're reading a book and then the world reflected it back to you. So yeah, if you have anything like that to share, please do. Please use the hashtag and please tag me. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a little thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I promise that if I have another bookish slice of life that is not horrific, I will share it with all of you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.